Hey YouTube, this is part 2 of teamwork. You never get it in return at a job. The way I see it is that teamwork, yeah, you could be a team player, you can, help the others out, all the time and everything, and, you go in and do your job. You're always in a good mood and you're always staying positive. But when it comes to shove, I said it, when it comes to shove, when you're needing the help or you're wanting to better yourself at your job and, to get what you want in life where you need to be at your job. And that's the thing. People, most jobs nowadays, the managers, all they ever do is care about themselves. They don't care about their employers. You know, me on the other hand, if I had my own business, which I don't, but if I did, I would treat everybody equal. I wouldn't treat, oh, this person gets paid more or that person gets paid less. Everybody be treated equal. That's how a business should be run. Because, you know, one group don't get more and the other one does on their check. They just don't. Now, they say, well, it just depends on the department you work in. I'm like, I'm sitting there thinking, wondering, you know, how come our department don't get more pay? I said, we get the sucky end of the job. We get the job that everybody hates us on. Or gets mad at us because we find what's wrong with their work and we have to send it back to them. But the thing of it is, this ain't really a rant video. I'm just saying teamwork. Teamwork. What is teamwork? Teamwork is helping another person out when they need help in a situation at a job. Or a teamwork is a position, let's say if you're running a football game or, a sport of some type. You just can't send out one of your players out there blind without knowing the play. That ain't teamwork. I'm sorry. You send a player out in the blind out in the field not knowing what to do on a gameplay, that's not being a team player. What I'm saying is that being a team player is helping another person out, getting known to get the info out that they need. And having a good bonding partnership, that's being a team player. Caring for others on your team and helping them out get better at what they do, and have motivation and positivity throughout the day for them. That is being a team player. Anything you do to help people out is being a team player. Even though it might be a time where, oh, you think you need the help, but you go ask for it and nobody helps you out. They're like, what the fuck? Why do I even bother helping people out if nobody isn't going to help me? I don't care about teamwork. Man, I don't care about if somebody helps me out. Now, if they come up to me and ask me and say, hey, can I help you out? And if they offer it, instead of just jumping in, I'd be like, yeah, I could use your help. Help me take these down, or help me put these up, or help me organize the area. But just to go in and just do it, for the person, not giving the person the chance to realize on where they are on the team, that's not being a team player. It's kind of like not trusting the person to see if they're capable of doing their job that they're supposed to do as a team. Now, me, how I see it, everybody sees it different. Most people come up to me and say, hey, you don't mind if I do this? No, don't touch it. And that's how I say it to them. Because me, I have, if I do something, I have a system on how I do it. Because if somebody goes and touches it or messes with it, I said, it screws my system up. And if that person still touches it and doesn't care that it screws my system up, then they're not a team player. Or if you go and do something like that to somebody else, you're not being a team player. Being a team player is very important. Especially to a coach, to a football game, or to a hockey game, or to a basketball game, baseball, etc., martial arts sport, or whatever. You don't send, let's say, a fighter out on the ring without knowing the skills first. Not knowing any skills to work with. The coach does not do that unless if the student volunteers to do it, then that's on him. But most coaches don't volunteer their students without any skills to go into the ring with somebody advanced. Because to me, that ain't being a team player. To me, if you send a football player, a pro football player or a college football player out on the field without no gameplay plan, They ain't no team player. You know, helping people out is being a team player, no matter what. Not even in your job, even on the outside of job. You know, somebody's seeking help or whatever, and you know, you help the person out. You help the person out. If they ask for it, or if you see somebody helping out, needs need of help, and ask them, say, hey, you need help with that. You know, offer the gesture. Only thing they can say is no. And if you do help them out, if they offer to say yes, you know, you might have made a new friend whilst you offered yourself the privilege of helping that person out. I make friends every day, and I also make enemies too. You know, you win some and you lose some, but that's the whole part of the game. You know, you might make people mad at you for a while, but they get over it. You know, if you work with them, you know, you gotta deal with it. You know, just get along with it and try to get along with them and just deal with it. But if you just let them get you underneath their skin every time they come around you at work, they know they won the battlefield. They know they get you underneath their skin. If you don't like the person that you're working with, and you know that they get you underneath their skin, then I just, you know, if I don't like the person, I'll tell them to their face. Say, hey, I don't like you. It's like how some of them did me. You know, only reason why some do me that way is because of the job I have. But I don't want to bother me. You know, I'm here to work. If I make a few friends at my job where I work at, you know, being a team player, hey, I'm doing what is right. And if people don't believe in doing what is right, then they're in the wrong. They ain't being no team player. Because to me, being a team player is always motivational toward people. Because people see, even big leagues sometimes see that. If they see that you're being a team player, they don't realize, I want to keep an eye on him. Or if they see that he's a motivator toward a certain, or she's a motivator, or he's a motivator to a certain department, they're gonna be like, I'm gonna keep an eye on him or her. That's the thing, people. Be a team player, because you never know on who you're gonna run into. You never know what you might get out of it. But sometimes being a team player, being a team player, it can be good, and then also can turn bad on you. But it's just on how you look at it. because everybody has their own purpose or goals that they want to achieve, but it's not about yourself. It's not about you all the time. If you help somebody out and it got you into trouble by doing it, but you knew it was right to do it, then you did your part. Don't worry about it if you got in trouble. Because there's always tomorrow. Always stay positive no matter what. Even on your bad days. Heck, shit. This foot here been flaring up all fucking day. And I know it's going to storm or do something. But do I let that bother me and make it where I have a bad day? Yeah, it might be irritating. It might be painful at some times. But do I let it bother me? No. I try to get, for me to get the pain off of mine, no, I just think about my job. I don't even think about my pain. Or my task. And usually when it starts to flare up, it's usually about 2:30 in the afternoon when my foot starts to flare up. And it's because I'm on concrete all day long. And what do you do for concrete? I'm not wearing boots. People say, well, wear boots. I don't wear boots because they make my foot break out. Certain shoes make my feet break out. I don't know why that is. I guess it's the material. It rubs on it and it just gets it infected. But other than that, team player, being a team player is the most important thing of the field. Especially out in the real world. If you don't have team player motivation, you ain't going to survive out in the real world. Because we only motivate each other to be able to succeed in life. Because without videos to make what we do as a hobby for you all viewers on the internet, that's teamwork. That's putting the time in. That's putting the motivation in. That's putting the dedication in. Strive for what you want to go for in life as a vlogger or a motivational speaker or interpreter or whatever, fitness guru, whatever it is that you want to be. But always be a team player. Help support one another in comments and stuff like that. And just be a team player and motivate people to go for their dreams and just be a team player. That's all you gotta be. Seth McDonald 4 signing out. Please subscribe to my channel. That helps me out very much. Make videos more often when I do upload videos. And I thank you for all the newer ones that are here to join my channel. And I thank you very much for joining my channel. And the ones that have stayed with me all this time, I thank you very much for not leaving me at all. And I want to thank the two popular people who somewhat one is somewhat getting ready to be popularized on YouTube, Trucker Ron, and the one that is popular is Sean G. Them two are motivational for me to keep going on YouTube. I strive every day, trying to, try to think about ideas for my next video, ideas for a talk video, and stuff like that. I want to thank those two for inspiring me to do YouTube and stuff like that. And so go out and be a team player. That's all I have to say. Peace.